Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning. A terrific Tuesday to everybody. Sometime I don't know what day it is. I'm excited to be here. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning, the show where I get up in the morning and put too much of my personal business out there, talk about stuff. Just it's really random. It's randomness on your screen first thing in the morning. No matter how you watching, just know I'm excited that you're here. If this is your first time hearing this show about to experience something so cold, if you watched this show before and you found it not robbery to come back and watch it again, man, I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere and I appreciate that. Got an abbreviated show today because I'm out here. I'm getting ready to go serve the community. So an abbreviated show today. Show not as long as it normally is. So I can't even play around it. I got to get right into the action. I gotta delve right in. Got to smash and grab today. So I'm getting right on up in there. And that's how you want it sometimes. Sometimes you can play around with it. Sometimes you can go with a little foreplay. Sometimes you got to just run right up in there. Sometimes you just got to jump right on in. Just go in. So that's what I'm giving y'all this morning. I'm going right in today, man. We're not softening the blow. We're getting right on in. First and foremost, man, if you've ever watched this show before, you know the only thing that I do every day, it doesn't change. I speak to the people that speak to me. The first three people that speak get the morning mythical medal. So let me get those out this morning. Winning the bronze medal, Emmy time, Emmy place, Michelle McKinney. Good morning. Winning silver is PP, Patricia Pippen in the building. And Denzel Gold Glover winning the gold again. So Denzel with the gold, Patricia with the silver, Michelle with the bronze, and almost winning a medal. Getting the aluminum fourth is Kim Cat Thomas Jones. You been gone, Kim. We ain't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Also, here's IDA, my man Snoop, Courtney Weston and Murphy, George Brown, Sandra's in the building. Wilberta's here, Marche, always here. JD, don't call me Martin Luther the King, Carlia. Dr. Tanya Fields Hines, good morning. The amazing principal over at Douglas Park Elementary School in the great city of Portsmouth. Daryl Simmons, the Sessoms, the lieutenant's in the building. My good friend Ursula's in the building. Stars is here. Kim Tucker's in the building. My man Dane. Lynette's in the building. Courtney's here. Lasha Unda's in the building. Everybody's here, man. So excited to see so many amazing people in the building this morning. Getting right into the show today. Got two things I'm talking about real quick. Just one thing is for me to get y'all opinion on, and the other, good morning, Tony Fogel. The other, just me just getting something off my chest. One is an opinion based, and the other is getting something off my chest. Tiffany Huge Back Porch. Good morning. So, wanted to discuss something. I've been studying couples. I find couples to be exciting, and the way that they interact and the things that they do. My question today for the couples. Good morning, Gigi and Janice and Christine. My thing for the couples. I think each couple has its own idiosyncrasies, its own things that make a couple a couple. My question for all the people in relationships: what is the weird thing that y'all do? What's the one weird thing that only y'all do? It only applies to the two of y'all. Talked to a friend of mine, and she says the weird thing she does, and nobody will understand it, is she rubs her man's shoulders. I was like, how weird is that? That's the thing that nobody else. She like at night, she just got to rub. If his shoulder ain't near for her to rub, then she don't sleep well. And it ain't even like, how you be like tapping my shoulder, Thinking you gonna get you some. She don't even, it ain't even a get you some tap. She just rubs her shoulder like a genie lamp. What are y'all, what's the weird thing that y'all do in y'all relationships? Kim, we know you have nobody, but when you had somebody at one point. What was the weird thing that your couples did? And are couples with weird idiosyncrasies, is that the cool thing to do? Look at y'all. Y'all ain't got no talking. My side piece always lifts my dress up. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Joyce. No, all right. Just get a random shoulder rub is weird. It is. Joyce said my side piece just lifts my dress up. All right. Okay, cool. That's that. I think that's a sign. When we leaving each other, we kiss each other 3 times. It has to be 3 times. Okay, that y'all, what y'all, you dating the equalizer? Yeah, you gotta move stuff a certain number of times. That's usually the time. When I was in a relationship, I needed to rub my legs on his so I could go to sleep. You in there starting forest fires, Gigi, because you know your legs is match like. You ain't got a whole lot of legs. Y'all in there rubbing legs, and then if he ain't moisturized, that could get dangerous. Y'all start a fire, the sparks ignite and put your. Marche said, I like to rub his. And you know, and here's the thing. I actually believe you. I believe you probably do. I'm looking at this, and I could see him kind of wanting to punch you in the face a little bit. If I'm a grown man and that's something that you just gonna keep doing to me, we probably gonna fight. I don't know. Sue says 3 times, forehead, nose, lips every morning. The nose, that's new because you know that if you watch those rom-coms, they say the forehead kiss is the most passionate and most loving of kisses. If he kisses you on your forehead, that's different. JD said table for one has no input. Well, love yourself different. Maybe it's something maybe it's something that you do to yourself, but I don't want it to become that kind of show. My weird things, I hold on to his shirt. Rub feet while watching TV together. It helps him sleep. And that's weird. How do you even develop the way you be like, I need you to rub your feet on mine? That's crazy. You can't do it if you got long nails. You got long toenails, man. Your feet come up battered and bruised, scarred up. Forehead, nose, and lips. The nose is the one. Even when she got like little allergies or something going on, you still going with the nose. It's great. Yeah, feet are a different area. I really don't. Yeah, feet different. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got to really be in love if I touch your feet. Because me and feet, that ain't my thing. If I touch your feet, that means I'm all in. I mean, I'm all in. You might well just take that as a proposal if I touch your feet. Because I ain't got time. I let you put your feet on me. Yeah, there's a different level of choice. What up, Ron? I got to give a big shout out to my man, Ron Kabler. Just won an award for being the greatest athletic director in America. So I'm proud of him for doing that, man. Good job. Also, while we're here, man, happy 61st birthday to my man, Pastor Shy. Today's his 61. So excited that he's still being glad to be in service one more time. Merry birthday, Pastor Shy. Did a horrible job. I don't know who picked your wedding date, but just last week was your anniversary. Who does that? There's no way you keep your anniversary and your wedding that close to each other. You killing yourself on the gifts. You killing yourself on the gifts. But merry birthday, man. No feet on your chest. What is that? That's you might have to put some socks on or something. Ain't nobody got time for all that. No, that's I don't even know what the purpose of feet on my chest would be. What I gotta do? We not kickboxing. Why your feet all the way on my chest? Why is we doing that? Man, absolutely, Pastor Shy. We got to make sure we shout you out for your birthday. Abbreviated show. I told you I got to get in, got to get out. I got to serve the community there. I got to get over to the other side of the water by 8:15. It's a difficult time. So here's my last one. This one's just me getting something off my chest. And some of y'all might leave because of this one. We get news, weather, and sports in. The news is Liz Black, America's favorite radio announcer, television station owner, all that. I know I'm doing well if Liz Black is watching. If Liz Black is watching, you on top of the world. Because Liz Black ain't got time to be watching nothing. She got her own TV station. So she got a whole TV network. So she ain't got time to be watching nothing else. If she took time to watch, I know I made it. Big shout out to Liz Black, man. Pretty much, if you are in the New York, New Jersey area and you don't know who Liz Black is, you lost it. Because Liz Black is the voice of everything on the radio. That's exactly right. So Liz Black, shout outs to Liz for listening to the show. New York, New Jersey. New York, New Jersey is strong in here, man. Star said my ex had to rock me to sleep. I mean, when were y'all together? When you were 6, 8 months? Not rocking you to sleep. That's weird. There, Stars. But you can tell you ain't got no size on you. Every time you make a comment, it just shows us how skinny you are. If you got any weight on you, he can't rock you to sleep. That's a whole lot. But the little person, you just take a little person and just rock. Come on, go to sleep, little one. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Today's comments, news, weather is back to being hot. So that means tomorrow to be cold again. I'm glad LaTroy missed what the comments were because I'm scared to think of what LaTroy would have told us that the weird thing is that they do as a couple. I'll go ahead and throw it out there, LaTroy. I'll go ahead and put myself out there. The first question of the day was, what do couples do? What's that weird thing that just a thing that y'all have to do as a couple? I had a young lady tell me that she got to rub her man's shoulders while he sleep. I thought that was weird. It keeps her comfortable. She was like, she don't even care how he feels about it. She's comfortable when she rubs his shoulder. So, LaTroy, go ahead. I'll set myself up for failure. What is that one thing that you and your dear sweet husband to be have to do each night before y'all go to sleep? And don't you say what I think you're gonna say, because I already know how you are, LaTroy. So watch it. Here's my in sports news. The Lakers is out. So that means we've got playoffs this year with no LeBron, no KD, no Steph Curry, no Chris Paul. All the old guys is done. All the old guys is done. And we ain't got no old guys. Basketball is a young man's sport. I was just talking to my uncle this morning. So basketball is for young guys, man. These old guys, they got to go. They getting these old guys is out of here. So we got no old guys left in there. But what I wanted to speak on really quickly, really briefly, is I want to come back to something that I talked about years ago, which is now making some sense. Carlita said she got to lick the... Oh, okay. All right. Does that help in hair growth at all? Y'all watch Law and Order before y'all go to sleep. It's a good show to go to sleep on. Just go to sleep thinking about murder, homicide, rape, and theft. Yeah, that's how you want to... Sweet dreams. That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to go back and I want to talk about something that I said a few years ago. I've been watching this thing and people have been upset because the NFL draft just happened and no players from HBCUs got drafted into the NFL. And so now people want to call the NFL racist because nobody from HBCU got drafted into the NFL. And let me just explain something to you. This is one of the reasons why. It's one of the reasons why I was so upset when Deion Sanders decided that he wanted to leave and go to the University of Colorado. University of Colorado was considered by all means and measures one of the worst jobs in Division I football. It was one of the worst jobs in Division I football. But when he came to Jackson State, and he kept saying, "Oh no, I gotta come down here because God told me to come down here and prove that the black schools have talent and black kids, and I want to make a way for black kids to get to the NFL. This is why I'm here. This is my mission. This is my goal. This is what God told me to do." And as soon as some money came up and a white school opened up, he was out. I don't know why people get so upset about HBCU players not getting drafted. Generally speaking, if we can be honest, generally speaking, the talent level of players at HBCUs is much lower than the talent of players at Power 5 schools, than the talent of players at other schools. That's just a fact. Most of our top players don't go to HBCU schools. HBCUs generally generally don't have the facilities, the money, the NIL deals, all of those things that now go into college programs that make it possible for kids to go. HBCU don't even have people go to the games. My beloved alma mater, the Norfolk State University, now makes you buy a ticket to the game just to go to homecoming. So people buy the tickets but still don't go into the game. Everybody's out on the yard. Go to an Alabama football game, everybody goes to the game. Alabama Stadium holds 100,000 people. It's 100,000 people in the game from start to finish. Then another 50,000 outside tailgating. It's a different level. There's levels to it. Now, in the 70s, and we start talking about the 70s and 80s, if you want to go back that far, those were times when black athletes could not go to those schools. The 60s, the 70s, the 80s, you would always be like, man, we found all these gems that went to HBCUs. HBCUs had a long history of putting players into the NFL because they also was a long history in America of black kids not being allowed to go to the larger PWIs. They didn't get a chance to go to those PWIs. There was no chance. You couldn't get black kids going to Alabama. You didn't get black kids going to all these Power 5 schools. It wasn't even really a Power 5 at that time. So the best black players were at black schools. But as soon as the opportunity was available to us, they went. And I'm not upset with them for going. I'm not upset for them going. I just saw a meme the other day of the receiver who was drafted to the Kansas City Chiefs, how much of a downgrade it was for him to go to the Kansas City Chiefs locker room compared to the University of Texas. He went to the University of Texas. Man, they had screens in there with your pictures up, LED screens, all kinds of stuff. Heated locker rooms with seats and cushions and co-eds in there all the time. You didn't get that same thing when you go pro. It was different. I need people to look at the reasons why. That was one of the reasons why I was so upset with when Deion Sanders made the jump to Colorado, because he said even the best situation at a HBCU isn't better than a poor situation at a PWI. That's basically what he came out and said. He was like, hey, man, I know I said I was here to show black kids. And now, instead of black kids that will possibly go to a Jackson State or probably go play SWAC schools just so they could compete against Jackson State, they now are saying, hey, man, let's go back. Let's go to the white school. Look, listen, Deion showed us that the best black school ain't good enough. He took his son, his daughter, 2 sons, a daughter, and his adopted son, the son that he actually cares about, Travis Hunter, and they all left. All the progress that he had made as far as getting talent and athletes to come down there was out the window. I always talk about the unintended consequences of some of our actions, man. Pandora's box. It's a real thing. We gotta be better. We gotta be better. You know, what's the solution? I don't know what the solution is, especially not in football. And basketball is a little bit different because you don't need a whole lot. You get one kid can go play basketball for a year at HBCU, be great, be admired, be admonished, and still making it to the NBA. The NBA is not the same. It's the training grounds of college aren't as important. But that football, different monster. It's a different monster. LaTroy's right. We don't invest in them. You got to invest. You got to put your money. Man, there's people that leave their inheritance to Alabama that ain't never go. Lee Ray Jackson is going to leave all of his money. Lee Ray Jackson is going to leave all of his money to the University of Alabama when he died. Not his kids, nothing. And to me, out. Sounds like black celebrities should put money into upgrading these HBCUs. And you know what's so funny about it, though? We always say that, but we also find that a lot of black celebrities, depending on where they went, didn't go to HBCU. Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. And they do give back, but usually just not in the same way. We just don't have the same numbers. You know, we look at a lot of our celebrities, you know, and not to talk too much about Puffy, but Puffy is like Puffy went to Howard for like a week and a half. Now he does kind of Howard homecoming. He has given. But a lot of the quote unquote celebrities we look at, they don't have an affiliation to a HBCU. Beyonce didn't go to a HBCU. Jay-Z didn't go to a HBCU. So it's a little different. It's a little different. But that was it. I got to get out. I got to go serve the community. I got to get out of here. I don't want the community to get mad at me. It's amazing that I would say Beyonce and then lead to me having to go and serve. I got to go serve the community. That's what the community says. You out there serving. Let me give y'all the word of the day. I apologize for the short show today. Y'all will be all right, though. Y'all didn't need a whole lot of me. The word of the day is demagogue. A demagogue is a political leader who tries to get support by making use of popular prejudices, as well as by making false claims and promises and using arguments based on emotion rather than reason. I think we know exactly who this described. His opponent called him a bigoted demagogue for demonizing those who don't intend to vote for him. His opponent called him a bigoted demagogue. And listen, you ever look up the word demagogue in the dictionary, there's a picture of Donald Trump right next to it. That is very easy. What's up, DJ Decisive? Man, if you out there looking for a socially awkward but very good DJ, my man Decisive Godfrey is the guy. He does all kinds of events, birthdays, funerals, bar mitzvahs. You got it. Baby showers, dances, twerk competitions. If you need a DJ, Decisive is your guy. Go ahead and jump up on there, man. DJ Decisive, socially awkward. That's your guy. Stephanie K. Saunders, you came in after we got finished talking about HBCUs. Yeah, that's my guy. Go find DJ Decisive when you need a DJ. And Tam's birthday's coming up. I'm going to go ahead and put this out here. Decisive, she needs your info. Put your info up here or wherever they can find you. But that's him. Big shout outs to Tam, who is overdoing it as black women tend to do. Her birthday's coming up. She's taking the whole week off and cutting her phone off. She's like, don't call me, don't ask me nothing. So me being the friend that I am, I will be calling and asking her for something each of the days that she said that she's unavailable. Each of the days that she says. My fault, Larry. I apologize. Larry Hales, a professional bowler extraordinaire, just coming back from Las Vegas, where he's out there. Listen, I'm going to tell you what. He gets to say something that I've always wanted to say in my life. His balls are sponsored. Larry's balls are sponsored. When you got your own sponsored balls, then you know you're good. Not decipher, decisive. Like I was decisive. I made a decision. Decisive. See, it's right here. I just posted it again. DJ Decisive. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. DJ Decisive. Decisive. It is DJ Decisive. Yo, he threw it in there too in all caps. Because there might be a DJ Decipher out there, then he getting all these calls. He trying to figure out who put him on, but it's Decisive. Made a decision. He's already socially awkward, so we got to do that. All right, I'm out, man. I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so y'all know it's going to go a little bit to the left tomorrow. I got to figure out something to talk about. Y'all already licking people's heads in the morning. And depending on which one it is, that could be a great thing every morning. All right, I'm out. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. Listen, make you can do it. I'm sure you can. God willing and Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll be back here tomorrow to try it all over again. I'm out. Community, I'm on my way. Peace.
Mr. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off